Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, but mainly good morning is for the subscribers, the Trevorites, because you're the one that keeps the channel going. Okay, it's just before the Gulf War 2003. It's 2002, and my unit are training. We're practicing urban combat in built-up areas, and we were in a place called Copehill Down. It's an exercise. It's a hard exercise, and it's extremely difficult. So we have, at the time, the parachute regiment are actually known as the civilian population, and they are inside the village, and it's their job to defend the village from my unit moving in. So I'm on the bun line, which is a safe sort of area outside the village, and we are preparing to assault the village. So we put out like a dummy attack in a different location to draw them into it. Then we have another dummy attack in a different position to draw them in. So we are trying to draw one para's resources, or two para, won't mention it. We're trying to draw the parachute regiment's resources into certain areas, so it leaves a back door open for us for the main assault. So off we go. There's barbed wire out everywhere. We have to go forward. We use the engineers. We blow the barbed wire. We then have smoke filled everywhere to try and confuse the people defending the village, and we start doing our assaults. We're moving through the village. I had a guy from a territorial army unit, just the one, and he was quite funny. For some reason, I've no idea why he did this, he tried to save us. Follow me! And he ran forward, and I don't know why, I'm still baffled to this day. He laid down on the barbed wire, put his kit on it, and he said, run across me. I looked at him, Ranger basket field. I looked at him and I was like, what? There's a gap in the barbed wire just here. It's 3 meters wide. So everyone runs through the barbed wire, which is there's a gap made for us, all looking at him lying down there. And we are stunned. He gets up and he went, oh, I didn't know. Okay, pay attention to the commander. He'll tell you where to go. We get into the village. We assault the village we're in. Now, at this stage, this is a tactical endurance simulation exercise known as TESX. So all soldiers are wearing like sensors on our helmet with little sensors, and we're wearing a vest which has sensors on it. And the weapons that we're using are our own weapons, but they have been fitted with lasers and stuff. So whenever you're actually fighting and you're shooting at people, the lasers are hitting people, right? This is true. And whenever it hits their vest or their helmet, it gives off a noise, like an indication. And whenever it indicates, you undo the Velcro and you see what's happened. And it will say, open up your casualty card. And everyone on the battlefield has been given a casualty card. And we all open it up and it'll say amputee, or you've been shot, leg wound. It has what our injuries are. And this is how we test the medics, because whenever the medics run to the guy, they get the cash card, they go, oh, he's got a leg injury. And their job is to carry out the necessary treatment for that individual. That's how we used to practice for war. I think we still do it. So we comes into this building and we are pinned down, and all of a sudden the commanding officer decides to come in, and the brigade commander. So they come into the building and they go upstairs, and we have about 8, 9 men in each room. We're trying to work the next plan. And I remember a guy called Jay. We'll call him Jay. That's his nickname. I'm not going to give you his real name. But Jay is standing back from the window, looking out. Here we have a high-ranking officer comes across. And he goes, ah, nice to see you again. Hi, sir. Hi, sir. So what are you doing now? He says, I'm standing back from the window, sir, and I'm just observing where the enemy forces are. He goes, yes, that's good. What would you do? This is a true story. He says, what would you do if a Russian T-54 55 tank came around that corner and started engaging at this building? Now, never ask an Irishman a stupid question, because you'll get a stupid answer. Jay turns around and goes, seriously, sir? Now, at this stage, Colonel Collins and everyone's standing watching this. He goes, well, sir, I would actually get out my 94mm rocket launcher and I would shoot it. The high-ranking officer says, really? And where would you get your T-90? Where would you get your 94mm rocket launcher from? He turned around and he went, I would get it from the same place you got your tank from, sir. And he just turned around and started watching out the window. At this stage, the high-ranking officer was like, all the senior officers in the room were stunned. Jay got told, right, can't mention his freaking name, get down the stairs now. The RSM wants a word with you. And they went and bollocked him. The officers were stunned, but every single full screws, lance jacks, rangers, everyone was just laughing and laughing and laughing at the stupidity of the high-ranking officer. And that's a true story. Listen, people, stay tuned. There will be another confession up very shortly. Take care.